But anyways, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyways, welcome to episode 2 of Another Guy's Podcast. I'm your host, Quantum here, and we're going to have our ever so faithful returning sidekick here.
Yes, it's BJ. Always in the middle.
and we have the new man here, the new blood.
This is Dark King.
And hey.
Lacey, he's the guy who carries all our bags. He's a rookie.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
But pretty much, and we're here to bring you back to episode 2 of our ever faithful gaming podcast. And we're just going to start things off going straight to our usual of the news for the week. But this week's news is mainly just trailers, and we're going to start off with the announcement of the new Soul Calibur game, Soul Calibur 5. Which, I'm a huge Soul Calibur fan. If it wouldn't be for Street Fighter, and pretty much that's it. The only other fighting game I really like was...
Whoa.
The only other fighting game I like is Soul Calibur, but I do have a problem with this trailer they have now. I really hate these, like, cock tease teaser trailers, where they don't show you anything. I was like... When Soul Calibur 4 came out, my main character switched from Taki to Siegfried, so I was like, yeah, Siegfried's in it again. But, I mean, you can only see so much of him.
Kick your ass with Nightmare.
No, I like to call Soul Calibur, I like to call it Tekken's only competition, because that's the only reason this even exists, because other than that, there's not any other 3D fighting games that can actually get... Yeah, like I said, there's not really any good 3D fighting games that can, you know, be on the same par with Tekken. So, but even though it's made by the same people, but honestly, I really don't care for Soul Calibur. I've never cared for a game where you use weapons.
Oh, you didn't like Maxi? Oh, excuse me. Maxi was my first main character, then it switched to Taki, but I like Maxi just because he was Elvis. He did that Elvis outfit he had, then he had nunchucks. That was awesome.
As you can tell, I'm the exactly opposite, so I've used a character who had no personality. I used Mitsurugi. He was so serious. He had no personality. He was just like he almost looked like he was even mad to be in the game. So that's why he was my favorite character.
That's the thing. I didn't like Mitsurugi until once again Soul Calibur 4 when they added in that little rival chick from him that uses the little umbrella, little hidden katana.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a cool little mix-up versus those two. And then I started really digging them. Also, of course, the trailer film clashing swords with Darth Vader did help out quite a bit.
Yeah, but I mean, my only main problem with them is just always been I don't enjoy playing with weapons, and then when you do play with weapons, they always have balance issues. Like it's always them. Like certain people just like this man just said, Nightmare is a beast. He can clear whole rooms with like he's literally like Ike from Smash Brothers. He destroyed. Like I mean, it's like ridiculous how much space he takes up.
Oh yeah, the Nightmare was... Well, I mean, I did play Siegfried, so I can't really say much. They fight fucking the same way. But, yeah, Nightmare and Siegfried were kind of, were kind of annoying. Because the simple fact that...
Quarter.
Oh, yeah, I put my little quarter cup, there we are, I just swore. But no, they did fight the exact same way, and yeah, they were kind of like cheating characters, but the game I didn't think became really unbalanced until they added in like the Secret Apprentice. And on to this number 4. Number 4 is where I think they kind of went in the wrong direction.
Well, it was already messed up
Definitely.
when they added. Yeah, it was already messed up when they added
Vader and the little Hobbit.
Well, no, Vader was fine. It was
Yoda.
Yeah,
Green
the
Hobbit.
Hobbit. I was trying to think like Hobbit.
Let me explain something, people. I've never watched original Star Wars movies. I've never watched 4, 5, and 6. I only saw 1, 2, and 3.
Jesus Christ! You only saw the 3? Oh my God!
I've only saw the 1, 2, and 3. I didn't
Same
grow up
thing.
with it. When y'all was watching Star Wars,
God.
when y'all was watching Star Wars, I was watching Solar Babies, and please don't even look that up.
What?
Anyway, yeah, don't even look.
I
that
haven't
up.
even seen that. All I can think is Solar Babies.
Some Muppet Babies.
Exactly.
No, it's not. But no, back on topic. I don't even know where I was anymore. But no, my problem has always been I don't know. I don't really care for it. And when you add in characters, they're so short that like it's hard
Can't
to
hit them.
Yeah, like certain moves would change. Like I understand you can still hit them the same, but I mean because you know the way they had it where your character would look, but it just was unnecessary.
Yes, it was.
And then you added. I don't know which one it was. They added Kazuya. I mean, Hahachi. And
I kind of dug that. I thought Heihachi was a good not a good addition, but I mean,
but you took away his moves from his Tekken.
that's kind of true. I'll give you that.
Like,
but
I'm sorry, it's the same company, the same people who make this. I'm not saying the same team works on it, but it's the same company.
Soul
Namco.
Calibur 3, yeah. No, there's a 2.
I think they would. Have
It's Soul
to do
Calibur
that
2,
because
yeah.
they're putting it in
303.
It's 2.
Universe, so they would have to do it.
That's true, but I say Heihachi was a far better addition than Spawn.
See, I thought you were gonna say Yoshimitsu.
Oh, Yoshimitsu, he's been there since like the get-go, though.
I know, but it's kind of. Oh,
Well,
actually,
Soul
he
Calibur,
works well, and he
swords.
actually.
Yoshimitsu uses a sword. So
True.
he can be a more
He works
traditional
better. He works better in that game than he does in Tekken because he sucks in Tekken.
Yes, yes, he does. And I'm a Yoshimitsu fan, and I actually can agree with that.
I always thought it was funny how Yoshimitsu's story was always changing in Tekken. It's like 1 second he's like trying to help like an orphanage of babies, then the next second he's doing just whatever he wants.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's okay. But anyways, that's way off topic.
Yeah,
It's on Tekken now. But anyways, let's just go to the next trailer, which was once again Namco Bandai really put out a lot of steam this week of fighting games. I guess because once Capcom brought back fighting games to the forefront, and then I didn't know who the hell. I was about to say Midway from Mortal Kombat, but they're gone. Warner Brothers Interactive, I guess now, is still on Mortal Kombat.
I have no idea.
But anyways,
I haven't cared about Mortal Kombat since PlayStation 1 days. Oh wait, since Sub-Zero had his own game.
oh god. But let's not talk about that.
That's about it.
Just look up Sub-Zero mythologies.
Yeah, since it was on 60. Like that's how long I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Look that up. Funny.
Basically, failure.
But anyways, Capcom started off with Street Fighter 4. Then Warner Brothers, I guess, is cementing that fighting games are back with the remake of Mortal Kombat.
When did they ever was in?
That's the thing. When I was watching some retrospectives on game trailers about Mortal Kombat, it's actually been successful. I thought they died once they hit N64 and went 3D.
The thing that made me mad is people go like fighting games are like becoming popular again. I'm like, no, this is them becoming popular in general. They never were a really established genre besides a bunch of people like me who was like, oh man, I love fighting games. I have all these fighting games and go to arcades and actually.
No,
they were never popular. They were never like the sports games, like when sports games had them run on RPGs and.
I thought they were. It's just that the thing in the market got oversaturated. Because Street Fighter, then Street Fighter 2, then Street Fighter Third Strike. Then you have the whole King of Fighters series.
But you all name it. But that's what I'm saying. Where I can name a whole bunch of RPGs during like the whole from any time after '97 to a good 2005. There were so many RPGs for PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. It was ridiculous. But they have it on a renaissance.
Yeah, but
now people are now going against it. But with fighting games, it was always maybe 3 fighting games that stood out above all. Then the rest were just there.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is with RPGs.
Not really.
You can argue all you want about your Persona game, but if I slap down Persona, 10 people raise their hand for playing it. If I slap down Final Fantasy, 1 million people raise their hand for playing it.
But then if we was in Japan and I slap down Dragon Quest, they'll look at Final Fantasy and laugh.
Doubtful.
Dragon Quest, yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is still a big game in Japan, but nothing's beating the king. But anyways, back to our trailers. Yeah. With Namco Bandai, said this is their week, and now they've also announced a new Dragon Ball game. But lo and behold, this is a Dragon Ball game. I know. Another Dragon Ball. It's like 10 years after the series has been over and the manga's been canceled.
Pretty much.
But it looks like this time they actually spent more than 5 seconds and actually worked on the game. Because normally when you see a Dragon Ball game, it just looks like a filthy port from the last year's game. And all they did was just say, we changed everything up and made it worse.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball. I see, pretty much my opinion, anything after Budokai 3 just sucked.
See,
that's common opinion. That's true.
It is very common, yeah. Because I actually played, I can't remember which one it was for PlayStation 2, but it was one of the Budokai series. It probably was 3, where you actually started to get to a point where the characters were so unique that they had different moves. And I was just like,
no, that was Budokai 4. Tenkaichi, whatever the hell they call it.
Yeah. That was my game, Budokai Tenkaichi.
Yeah, because there was 7 forms of Goku. There was Goku.
Yeah, I didn't really like all that.
Super Saiyan 2, 3, 4. That was just stupid.
Yeah, I agree. But hold on, I just want to say, it got to the point where I actually liked the idea that each character was different, because it was me personally, that's what kind of games I like. Games that actually make you have to learn how to play them, not just anybody can pick it up. Hint, hint. Marvel vs. Capcom. Get out of here. No. I like games that make you have to learn how to play them. What's the point of playing a game where when you bring your friend over and he's just like, well, I've never played this, and then he goes and then you play him and then he beats you because you taught him one move that's a similar move for a similar character, and now he's gonna go around bragging about that. No, you're not gonna beat me. I'm gonna beat you because you didn't know how to play. That's your fault, dummy. Go buy the game.
That's true. I'll give you that. But
Yeah,
but
I hate noob-friendly games. It's just a pain in the ass.
true. But I really hope they do it this time. How I always thought it was oh yeah, you swore. It's in the corner in the cup. We're trying not to swear anymore. This is supposed to be family friendly. But
My bad.
But what you call it? But I'm really hoping they do that. I really hate how you have like here's 12 different Gokus and you have to choose one for each Super Saiyan form. I hope they say here's one Goku and you actually have to take the time to power up to Super Saiyan 4.
Not
Exactly.
to take over again, but you mind if I go on a little?
Go nuts.
All right, check this out. I had this idea for next Dragon Ball game. I always like that.
Wait, let me get your soapbox real quick.
I don't know if anybody else in this room has ever played Legends. It came off of Sega Saturn. It came off of PlayStation 1, 1995.
I was about to say my usual joke of I don't play crap, but I have played that.
All right, you remember that it was about beating on your character till the energy died. It was about filling up your gauge and then using your special 3 times to beat them. Well, I thought that was a brilliant idea because matches would go on literally for half an hour to 20 minutes and then you know what would have happened? People would go into like different stages. Like Goku would go into his different stages because they would do it during the fight. Like during power-ups. And I was like, that is how I would love the Dragon Ball Z series to go. Not some stupid gauge that wears down like every other fighting game.
Yeah, I agree with you because it was kind of stupid how you'll see Dragon Ball, they'll be punching people through buildings and rock cliffs and mountains. But it's like, oh, in the game, you punch like Vegeta twice in the face and he's down for the fight. Like, that's kind of stupid.
I was like, what good is it that I have built up all this K-I, that I want to use, but I can't, but the fight's over because I already beat you up. Like, you know, without even having to go into the reserves. So I'm like, that's not Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, you know, is slow and keep going on and on because Goku's in a coma or he's paralyzed or something. So they gotta expand it.
Or being yelled at by his wife.
But that's one thing I really wish they'll do is if they try to do a story mode again, for God's sakes, we played the anime how many times now?
Yeah, we've seen it so many times. Like, there's people who could probably go to Akira Toriyama and go like, "Yo, you messed up right here. You messed up right here." And like they'll start telling him things he messed up on. That's how much people seen it. So we don't need.
Actually, I am one of those people. I could literally just go do it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you know me. We were just talking about this. I have a spot where, but no, let's not get off topic. The video game.
I just wish this time they'd do like a what if scenario, like they did that in the first Budokai. I think it was Budokai 3.
You can say it again, please, sir.
Tenkaichi.
There you go. Yeah, they did that. Where what if Vegeta won? What if?
Yeah,
Vegeta,
I like
what
that.
If Cell won? Yeah, it was brilliant. I liked it too.
They did the whole what if Nappa came back, which I loved, and you had like a quick 10-second fight with Vegeta versus Nappa, but you go like Super Saiyan 2, and it wasn't a fight. It wasn't even pretty. But I love they did that, and also they took more like a. I know it's really hard to kind of do it when you have to take flight mechanics and super speed into it, but a more in-depth fighting system would be a lot better. Like if they just said, "Fuck it, let's rip off Tekken." Let's rip off Tekken.
And I thought I was gonna be the one doing all this.
I know, seriously, I'm the one that tries not to swear here. We normally have to worry about BJ, but whatever. He's giving me bad vibes.
Yeah,
but
my girlfriend said.
But I wish that they just took Tekken, then just like palette swapped out Jin Kazama and put in Goku's skin right on top of that, and like took out Kazuya and put Vegeta right there.
You mean Hahachi?
No, either or. I mean, they're all fighting with the same fighting style.
No, Hahachi. That'd be. What's his name? What's the master? The grandpa?
Oh, now I'm forgetting. I can only think right now is Chow Yun Fat.
Oh my god! And Master Roshi was not Chow Yun Fat.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Master Roshi.
You said that so. You just blew my mind to it. Woke up and was like, what? And you're like, you better know the answer to that one now.
Oh my god.
But no, I'm actually excited about the new Dragon Ball game. I mean, it's one of those things I have to try before I buy. So.
Yeah.
It better not be as bad as the damn movie. Or I'm gonna go and murder somebody.
On that.
The movie was stupid.
And on that, I guess we'll take a freaking
No. You can't even make fun of the movie. Because I specifically remember 2 people, Raw Fuel and Quantum, came out and said, I love this movie.
Because it was pretty and had special effects.
No, Jamie Chung was pretty.
Too skinny. But anyways, we'll be back in a couple of seconds. Alright, bye. Whatever. What is I saying bye for?
Excelsior, son. Excelsior.
Shut the heck up. Let's go.
I will be back.